there? Why is it that it's let me tell you why my name got to the point it got, because you people were talking, because I exposed the coup.
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
I exposed the coup. And money passed around, we were told, because I said Bamayi planned the coup. So they took it up on my seat. Everything started old and new. Everything is frank. But I can't remain there. Like I said, I will live for the truth. I wasn't involved.
So I'll allow Kunle to speak. Yes, please. Okay,
I can't hear him.
Hold on. Is okay. You can unmute yourself now. Unmute yourself.
I can't hear him.
No, hold on. He will speak now. I've unmuted him.
But he's still mute.
He needs to unmute himself.
Tell him. I don't know how you do that.
No, he will. Okay, he's done that. Right. Okay, good.
Yeah. I think the basic question that, Dapo was trying to get at was, what is the point of an investigation, whether by the military or civilian, if it is not to establish the truth? All right? Good. And as a follow-up to that, you keep talking about the Dia coup. There was the Lawan Gwadabe Obasanjo Yaradua coup, which everybody describes appropriately as phantom, because you were not able to establish any truth of that coup. There was no coup. You know it.
No.
Right? In spite of all the hooliganism at the panel, there was no coup. Okay? So what is the point of your investigation if there was no coup and you still recommended people to be tried, and many of them got, they were condemned and got, life imprisonment? Yes. It was what you did that led to the death in Abakaliki prison of General Yaradua, whom you are describing as your friend now. Yes. It was what you did that led to the death of Colonel Ajayi, who met you in Kirikiri prison when you took us there in the truck. If you couldn't look at all your fellow officers in the eye, you couldn't.
I never knew you were a psychologist.
So what I'm trying to say is that I don't want us to live here without you showing a sense of remorse.
Go for it. I mean, there was nothing for remorse. 33
years.
Let us finish. You have finished. Let me
all of this.
Colonel, hold on.
Let me give it before I forget.
Colonel, please, before you speak, I want to appeal. Allow the questions asked to be concluded. Let them land before your interjections, please.
Thank you.
So go ahead, sir.
You've had 33, close to 33 years to reflect on all of this. And I was expecting, some kind of remorse, I mean, we are all human beings. You could make mistakes. You made mistakes. Admit the mistakes you made. Admit where you were right. I mean, because Adeolu wanted you to show some investigation that you did, that were really some modicum of perfection, okay? But there were also investigations that you did that it didn't just make any sense at all.
Okay.
Very good.
Have you finished?
So, Colonel, you can respond very briefly.
Yes, let me start with the one saying that there was no coup. Please, Bello Fadile came out from wherever he was and wrote a book, and he was very interviewed in both Arise and Channel. I saw here because I received the clips after. Bello Fadile, what did he say when they asked him there in Arise and Channel? There was a coup. There was a coup. So all this thing you are saying, it has crusted in you people now that just to keep on hammering the thing that there was no coup. There was a coup. Now, let me tell you why there was a coup there. General Kazil, I will explain this one, and please let me explain it fully because it didn't come out. General Kazil, who was the GOC one div, he later became the chief of army staff. The coup started when he was GOC one div. Bello Fadile went to Kaduna to recruit people like our man, or Lolun Toba, who is a ballet somewhere now. I think he's a chief in the town there. Bello Fadile went to Kaduna to do recruiting. Bello Fadile went and spoke to General Kazil, who was a GOC. So General Kazil said, my friend, what are you talking? You can't do that. I will report you to your boss. Return back. His boss then was Gumel at the DIA. Listen, because people talk when they don't have facts. So the question I asked General Gumel, no, not General, both General Gumel and General when they became both chiefs, was that, so if he told you that he was planning a coup, why did you seize him that time? That would have led to this man leaving office. That's the chief of army staff then. So don't come and say there was no coup. You think there was no coup and the government will waste so much money there and people and you and me, all of us will be there wasting our time? There was a, and Bello Fadile said there was a coup. He said he was liaising between Obasanjo and Yaradua. To do what? He said if you were there, listen, if you were there, Shonekon would not have been removed. I saw that book. I didn't read the whole book. I saw except, but I saw his interview. Bello Fadile said he was the one on top. He said there was a coup. So the newspaper, the man asked him, so, but would you say, he said, yes, I was liaising. What are you liaising with two big officers for? To prevent Abacha from succeeding himself. It was clear there was coup. There was a coup and there will remain a coup in that. Maybe you don't want to believe it because you received it from the other end. In any case, what took you